Because we've seen what DRC has to say, and with the reaction we saw, that virtual snubbing of DRC, and then the appearance at the other summit, at the second meeting. The lack of that synergy within East Africa itself is also hurting Kenya's chances in other issues, because initially, even rather a while back, Kenya used to be considered, the view of Nairobi would be considered in so many things. It would be like, what does Nairobi think? What does Nairobi think? But nowadays, that has seemed to be the opposite.
There's a time that we were non-aligned, in word and in practice. So we have moved from that situation. In the Cold War, we had said that we're not aligned, and we tried our best, although the West still came up on top because of the financial needs. We are always broke, so we need to keep getting money from the West, and so we compromise a lot of our ideologies. But I think that's one of the biggest things. Even here, we may not see it that directly, but there was a bit of, the ideological divide between those of us who are leaning to the West, those of us in China and Russia. You see, there's the BRICS thing. So there's a lot of thinking that categorizes now other differences. Not necessarily that those differences might be everything, but they might look at, because I think the people in Madagascar, the people in Djibouti must have gone with, as he says, a strategy. You go sit down, do a study. And it is interesting here because we use politicians for such jobs instead of using technocrats. This was basically a technocrat battle against politics, But as usual in Kenya, we politicize everything. And that's why we always, derail from, our vision. If you look at maybe between Mohamud and Raila, of course, Raila has the acumen, but then now when you go out there into the field and you play more politics than trying to show that you have these strategies that can bring together the continent, then you end up losing quite a bit of credibility. Now, our sense of entitlement definitely is what, as I said again, puts other people off. Because Tanzania, Uganda, they are like, there's a point of departure. Because just like you with your friends, there's a time you're in primary school, high school, then you get to a certain point. This one goes to university, this one goes to a college, this one goes, so your paths divert. So what can make you be together? And that's why people have alumni associations. In order for you to still have those commonalities that made you be friends in high school, in campus. So if at all we are moving away from what other countries want, even in the region, then if we are not seen to be impartial, for example, the DRC game, then I mean, now people don't want to waste time playing niceties. People want to be like, are you with us or not with us? Because there's no time to waste now. Time is moving. The DRC crisis is growing by the day, okay? And so if at all, people then, the intelligence, just like we have our own NIS, even those other countries have their own intelligence, and they're going to know who is doing business with these guys in DRC. And so when you don't play impartial, then they know you have a lot of stakes in what is happening. So they won't deal with you because they know that you are biased, and the kind of solutions you're going to bring there are not for the benefit of maybe the DRC people.